G'day, this is Captain Australia, and behind me is the Broadwater Hotel Motel. I received another night of hospitality last night, so I've slept well. Had like 8 or 9 nights of sleeping rough, but these last couple of nights have been very, very comfortable. And I guess that's the thing, the contrast of sleeping rough then with a lovely warm bed. Anyway, right now I'm headed off south. It's going to be quite a wet day, I think. I'm following the old Pacific Highway. We're expecting high volatile winds as well. Now I've taken a slightly different, I'm wearing my wet weather high visibility uniform, by the way. And I don't know if you can see. Let's sort of scroll down. Can you see my footwear there? So instead of my boots, what I've got on is a pair of reef sandals. They're not super comfortable, to be honest, so we'll see how we go. But with the blisters, it has the benefit of them getting open air, and with all of the water, that whole soggy boot, soggy sock syndrome is avoidable. So I'm just going to do it in spurts of 10k, see if I can do 40k today. So destination, the 30k mark is a little village or something called New Italy. So that's where I'm headed for. And I think I can get there just following the old highway that goes alongside the M1. So it should just be a nice, peaceful country walk. And when I get there, I'll see how much further I can press on from there. And if the weather does clear up, I'll chuck on the old boots because I can make much stronger pace and strides there. It's give cancer the boot, not give cancer the reef sandal or whatever you call these things. So yeah, bags are a little bit heavy because I'm stocked up on food and water. What else is there to report? That's about it. So, the long and short of who I am and what I'm doing. My name's Simon, dressed as the superhero Captain Australia. Why do I do that, you ask? Well, I realised I needed to take a big walk for my own health and healing after a stage 4 cancer. It's something that I had done as a child and I needed to repeat. Then I realised I could superhero up for science and help a charity called the Kids Cancer Project. I keep forgetting to put links in the top of the stream, but if you wanted to check it out, you look at the sticky post on the Facebook page, and there's a story about what I'm doing done by the project, and it has links. So you'll see one that has like Raisley, and if you wanted to donate to the charity, you could absolutely do it there, and bless you if you choose to. So yeah, we're walking along, and part for my own healing, part to help a charity, and part to just share the beautiful country and adventure of it with you. And that's the long and short of it. Now, Broadwater has a big old factory here. Look, let's clip you out of this case. Got this lovely, whoops, oh, good job Captain Australia, you dropped your case, hang on. Bending down, oh, with this big pack on. So we've got, these sort of silo and whatever's going on here. What does that business do? It'll have something to do with a grain, won't it? I don't really know. I should know everything about everything. We'll see a sign as we walk past. There you go, we are 100% locally grown, Australian owned, certified sustainable. Sunshine sugar. So it's refining sugar, I guess. We got a comment, let's have a look. So I got my sugar mill. Somebody beat me to it. Yeah, thank you. So that's Broadwater Sugar Mill. And we are walking through Broadwater. So I'm going to head for New Italy, and I'll pitch a rough camp tonight somewhere after that. I think once I get to New Italy, my only real option for pressing towards Grafton and Coffs Harbour is the M1. It looks like the old Pacific motorway just ups and dies somewhere along there. I don't know why. So I'll get there and scope it out. That's part of the deal, Just get there and scope it out. I'd be devastated if I walked somewhere like 20k and then had to backtrack 20k. That would hurt, but you live and learn. So look, this thing goes over the road here and down there. Big long pipe running quite some distance. Okay, so, oops, these sandals aren't too bad, but they slow me down, but they allow my feet to breathe and whatnot. So my blisters aren't too bad. Got a couple of new pretty robust calluses on my feet, and I think I'm really quite enjoying my adventure. So, I don't know, I want to show you something, that we can all, lift ourselves up and each other up, because it's been such a shit time, really, hasn't it? I missed, or rather, for me, the devastation that's gone through our society and communities from the pandemic. I didn't miss it, but it was far junior to the personal devastation I was going through in my fight with stage 4 cancer. So it was just like a blip on the radar. But, I see a lot of these communities that I'm passing through very heavily affected, which is a sad and eye-opening thing. But I think that, it's part of the Aussie spirit that we come together, we make flamboyant gestures like this one, and we just try and do our best by each other. And I hope 2022, now that we're a couple of days in, or a few days in, or 4 days in, geez, oh no, how long have I been walking for? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So is this the 10th day? I think it is. Okay, got to get to bloody Sydney. But yeah, okay, Broadwater Sugar Mill, there you go. I like to think that 2022 is going to be a cracker year for all of us. And how does that happen? We lean hard into making it happen. I've learned not to lean into my problem, but oh, what happened to my mic? Reconnected. Sorry if the sound went out there. It just warned me that it was disconnected and reconnected. But yeah, if you lean into the solution specifically doesn't matter what it is, what it looks like. What matters is the consistent trying. Because you try something, doesn't work, that's okay. Mistake becomes a lesson, try something else. But that diligent trying, they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but I think intention is, a good solid half. Anyway, the outcome matters, of course. But if you are diligently leaning into your problems, not the problems, your solutions, you get there. If you have a bit of hope in your heart, you breathe a bit of life into it. Well, that's what I'm learning anyway. Old weirdo that I am. So, I'm going to do 10K, check my feet, have a little breakfast, 10K, check my feet, 10K, check my feet. And then when I've done 30K, I'll see if I can push another 10K or another 10K after that. So I'm feeling strong, physically much better. The blisters are backing off, and I'm starting to find my stride. But today we'll see the test of that, yeah? So if I can make 40 or 50K today, I'll be pretty content distance-wise. It's not really important. What's important is the experience, but it's a blend of all of those things. I do want to get there eventually. But yeah, I received kindness and hospitality last night, and I've got this basic ethic that is new in my life. I've always discouraged kindness, foolishly, I think. If somebody said, do you need help? Can I do this for you? Do you want something? How can I help you? I'd be like, no, I'm all good, thank you. No, please, don't put yourself out. Like last night, this lovely lady, Amy, who runs the Broadwater Hotel Motel, she calls me. The room's been arranged by another wonderful person, Gayle. And she calls me up, and she didn't outright say it, but she really wanted to prepare some food for me. Made her happy. Old me would have gone, don't put yourself out. And I actually did it first until I realized, she really wanted to do it. So I'm like, thank you so much. I'd love a meal. And she made me these garlic prawns that were just delicious. So I'm nourished, I'm rested, and I'm ready to go on strong. There's a bit of a severe weather warning. I just have to be careful when I sleep rough, that we don't. Grafton 104. I don't know if you can see that sign in there behind us. So I just need to Barang Drive, Broadwater Road. I might need to check the map just to make sure I don't go off down the garden path, to be honest. But yeah, the sleeping rough, I just need to make sure that falling branches, the usual hazards, snakes and all that. But in iffy weather, you need to set up in just a nice, secure place and not have a risk of branches falling on you while you're sleeping. So I might leave it there. I'll update you later once I've made some Ks, and hope everyone's doing well. I've got a lovely new uncracked screen and a case that protects from the weather, so even if a bit of gross weather comes in, I should still be able to stay in touch. So all the best. I better sign off now and just check my map and make sure I'm going down the right road. So this is Captain Australia on his big walk, and I wish you well. Take care of yourselves.